And welcome back to Sonic Boom. In our last episode, we played as Knuckles and Amy. In this episode, we took that entire time of that episode and played it again because this game doesn't have any fucking save points, or at least save points that make any sense. I thought that if a checkpoint marker lit up, it meant, hey, you can close it and everything will be alright. But no, it doesn't mean anything. You basically have to beat the entire dungeon, or no, that's not true because the first dungeon didn't do that. I don't fucking know. This game is finding new ways to piss me off. Alright, so right into this section. Playing as Sonic.
So that's where I try to use those zingers like Scrambled Eggman. Always try to use them just before you win a battle with an enemy.
What is... who's he talking to?
You have to hear it or it won't have the same impact.
Oh,
Only one way to find out.
Why? What was the point of that? What was the point of that dialogue? What was the point of any of this? What does it all mean? Oh.
This is amazing.
Okay, so I can skate on water. I'm Sonic Jesus.
Ancients rock.
The ancients rock.
Who knew we could do this? Objects ahead. Jump.
Okay, so we've got some kind of weird water mini game.
I'm as fast as you.
Oh my god. And the dialogue gets worse and worse, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I can't tell, is he skiing? No, he's running now. Okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're interrupting some maintenance crews.
Don't like the looks of this, Sonic.
What okay, there we go. I was about to say, what maintenance crew? Alright, so big open area. Cool. What is this? It's something to smash. I broke it. I'm sorry, guys. I broke your shit. There we go. Alright, so let's talk about this game in terms of an overall design perspective. So let's talk about what they've introduced to you so far. You've been introduced to platforming sections. You've been introduced to open world sections in terms of exploration. You've been introduced to these battle sections. You've been introduced to the railway sections of, you know, run until the end of the platform. You've been introduced to a lot of mechanics. None of them are very, very good at all. Now, this is something I've been seeing in games lately. In fact, that they're not happy with doing one thing, especially AAA games, and I should make that a huge point. AAA games lately, and bad ones in particular, seem to want to have their cake and eat it too. I mean, basically, they want to appeal to the most massive audience. So Resident Evil 6 is the prime example I keep on going back to. There's so many campaigns, so many different types of campaign. Action campaign, more traditional horror campaign, whatever the hell Jake's campaign was. And yet, with all those campaigns, does anybody finally remember Resident Evil 6? No, they remember it for being pretty much universally crap. And there's a reason for that, because you spend so much focus and time on the diversity and not keeping on one major focus, that the entire rest of the game was just like meh. Like you spend so much time doing everything else that you sort of screwed up the entire basic main plot of your original game that had been doing reasonably well. I mean, Resident Evil 5 wasn't the, you know, greatest. Resident Evil 4 was. I mean, that redefined the franchise for you. So you sort of isolated those people. So why would you do that? Well, there's this idea that you have to appeal to a mass gamer. That in order to succeed now, you gotta appeal to the entire audience. The whole Call of Duty thing. Everybody wants to be Call of Duty. Well, what did Call of Duty do reasonably well? Well, it's hard to say specifically what they did well, but one of the things they did was they appealed to a mass audience. I mean, the numbers don't lie. They were able to get a bunch of people in there. But hold on, I need to put down a bot here. Oh, for more rings that aren't needed. Where the hell do I need to go? I guess back the other way. So a lot of games have been doing this lately, and I feel like this game has also done it to an extent. The combat's really, really fucking simplistic, and yet there's absolutely no depth. It's boring and doesn't add anything to the game. The platforming sections, there's no not advice. What's the word? There's no shine to it. They're all pretty boring. There's nothing abnormal about the platforming. In fact, it's just pretty poor platforming in general. I don't know where I'm going. So much focus on different elements here that may have nothing to do with the game in question. I'm sorry. Nothing to do with being strong at any aspect of a game. It's just sort of the buffet style like gameplay. Well, that sucks, because guess what? The buffet is not as good. The steak from the buffet is not as good as a regular steak. Anybody who's gone to Country Buffet knows what I'm talking about.
Avoid the poles.
Oh, okay. I avoid the poles, guys. I want to avoid the poles. Not those poles. The Poland. Entirely ignore Poland. It's just it's to the point where this game is so exasperating in a bad way that it's almost like whoever play tested this had to be like, guys, this is not gonna sell. This is not fun at all. And while it's now out there for release to the general public, I'm just trying to think of what Sega's next move with this franchise is, because let me tell you, it's, hold on, I can stop. I'm gonna go back the other way. Cool. I wonder. I just want to mess around with stuff now. That's the most fun part of this game, trying to see if you can break something.
Another maintenance room.
Oh boy, more maintenance rooms. With pretty much the same. It almost feels like, is this the exact same design of the room? Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same layout as the last room.
Get that door open.
Sonic. This is almost the exact same layout as the other room. What the hell? You couldn't even make a second maintenance room? You had to reuse these assets all over the place? And why am I seeing lines? I'm seeing like lines consistently come up on the screen. Hold on. Lines are gone.
I know your weak spot.
No, you don't. Oh, bots. Oh, at least I got an A on that part.
Get those feet spinning, Sonic.
I'm speechless. I want to change. Thank you. Controls are horrible. The gameplay is horrible. This entire experience is yet enjoyable, but enjoyable in such a way that doesn't make a lot of sense. It's enjoyable in a way of like watching a car crash. Like the whole NASCAR theory is that you're watching it just for the sake of you're waiting for something worse to happen. I mean, I've seen some of the glitches that people have found in this game already, and that's like there's a glitch with being able to jump as Knuckles. And wait, hold on, let's see if we can do it. One, two. Okay, so apparently not with. Well, maybe with Sonic I can do it. 1, 2. No. So with Knuckles, you have this way of infinitely jumping by pausing it, and so people were able to like jump over entire sections, and then find like static models. And look at these lines. Look at them. I know that's not my TV. It's actually this. Oh man, this game. This game, guys, I mean,
Let's get this door open.
it's amazingly bad.
No help necessary.
Okay, so we're gonna spin on this thing here. I do like this thing. I mean, that's a sort of a cool design. That's got that going for it, I guess. There's no homing attack anymore. That sort of sucks, but okay. Oh, maybe there is. I don't know. I can't tell with this game anymore. Okay, okay. Did not mean to jump into that, but you know what? Fine. That's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. Didn't mean to do that. No lock-on system in the combat.
Sonic?
Gotta love that. But I mean, and that's the funny thing. Like in Bayonetta 2, I would love to have a lock-on system, sort of. But I feel like, okay, I can understand why the developer would maybe not put it in the game. What decision he might have made to say, you know what, it's even better if I don't put that in there. Here, I'm just trying to figure out in what decision did any of some of these decision-making processes make any sense whatsoever. Come on. I'm trying to figure out who play tested this and thought this was reasonable. Okay, I just had to jump. That's all. Okay, you are a liar. You're a liar.
Wow, this place is huge.
Yeah, it is.
I would assess by the size of this room that sooner or later we will encounter the massive thing it housed. I do not look forward to
Oh,
that.
good.
So much scaffolding.
What do you think they could have built it?
Because when I've had to scaffolding, I did not expect to be talking about scaffolding in the Sonic game. Maybe that's just me. There's something behind here. Oh. Crown.
Sweet.
Depth perception is okay, hold on. Yeah, it's not, it's the game. Hold on 1 second for me, guys. Okay, hey everyone, it's Dragnix. This part of the recording is not actually the same audio that was with the game in recording session in question. Unfortunately, what you saw with those lines back there, and this has only happened with Sonic Boom, the Elgato recording software just sort of freaked out. I've only seen this with Sonic Boom, and even in later episodes, you'll see some weirdness in terms of the recording session. And again, I would like to make this clear. It's only with Sonic Boom that I've had this problem. I've had some weird situations with the Elgato recording software before, but it's mostly when initially initializing the Elgato system. In terms of recording quality and everything like that, it's been perfectly fine, except for this game. So I want to make that clear because I love that. I love the recording software in question. I love the size. I love the form factor, and it just sort of proves to me. I know that it's not supposed to do anything in terms of the recording session, but it really seems like it's doing something. The recording Sonic Boom is giving it a problem. So
Didn't see that coming.
it's a little bit strange. So this section here, they're scanning life forms. Basically, that statue, the robot that Amy and Knuckles ran into, they finally found Sonic, and we're gonna get a little bit of backstory. So basically, Lyric was in prison. 1,000 years later, he has returned. He apparently was able to live.
For the crystals to stop him.
That's part of the story is basically meh. There's absolutely really no incentive of what. First of all, it doesn't really tell why the crystals are going to stop him. There's no reason why the crystals themselves are powerful enough to stop him, but it's just a little bit strange on how they decided to come along with this. Well, there's Knuckles and Amy. Okay, hey guys. So they're gonna start this generator up, and then they're gonna go back in time. Yes, time travel. That's exactly what this game needed. But this is the end of this episode, and I hope you guys realize I'm gonna keep on doing this playthrough only to show how bad this game is. It is really that horrible. I've never seen a bad game as bad as this. Even Sonic 06 didn't come back to this level. At least that was a little bit funny. So I'm signing out. See you guys later. Hey, thanks for watching. If you have a chance, leave some feedback and comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button. This is Dragnix signing off, hoping that gaming brings as much fun to you as it does for me.